It's Sunday, which means it's time for this week's show and tell. Hey, it's me, JoJo. So it's Sunday, which means an episode of Show and Tell. Now, normally it would be new editions, but I think Show and Tell just sounds better and makes more sense. So this week I had a pretty good haul. It was also Mike's birthday yesterday, so I got to go do some hunting. Should be putting out a video of that sometime this week. So let's go ahead and get started with Star Comics. Okay, so this week at Star Comics was pretty much a Motu week. So let's get started. So here we have King Randor, New Eternia, Masterverse. I'm going to go ahead and read what it says on the back. Heroic ruler of Eternia, King Randor leads his royal forces across New Eternia, searching for the lost power of Grayskull and spreading good across the planet, earning him the nickname the King of Broad. So, great looking figure. Now, in this wave, Roboto and Beastman also come in this one. So, definitely a great looking figure. Now we've got Beastman. Now this one probably be my favorite one. This super pretty figure. And yes, I said pretty, but I mean, look at that. That is pretty. So, we have, and this is also New Eternia, Beastman, Savage Henchman. The leader of the warrior tribe made an unwitting deal with a demon as Beastman commands all forces of the wild jungle to fight for Skeletor's cause to claim New Eternia for his own. So, also a great looking figure. Now we have New Eternia, Roboto. Okay, I lied. This is probably my favorite one. I mean, they're all great looking figures. So, New Eternia, Roboto, Mechanical Warrior, Skeletor stole away with Man-at-Arms' latest creation, Roboto. Using his diabolical havoc magic, Skeletor reprograms the artificial intelligence to do his evil bidding. So, also a great looking figure. Now, I don't collect these, so you know they'll eventually be in a giveaway. I've just got too much I'm collecting right now. If I didn't, I would still be collecting these. Now, we have Cartoon Collection Frosta. Let's see. As seen on Black Snow, Princess of Power. So, this is a pretty figure. So, I've got this one. We have Skeletor Cartoon Collection. As seen on Disappearing Act. So, as you can see, he's got Orko's little cape thing. It's a cute figure. And, well, I mean, he's supposed to disappear. So, the way they did the color is pretty cool. So, here you can see the way the back looks. And we have Buzz Off, Heroic Spy in the Sky, Cartoon Collection. Also, very cute figure. So, this one is seen on Disappearing Dragons. So, there's the back. And, like all of these, they come with the comic book, which I definitely have to start reading all the comic books again. But, this is what I picked up at Star Comics. So, before we continue, we're going to go ahead and get these giveaways out of the way. Now, the correct answer was 45, but I did give credit to those that answered 43 because So-So counts as 2 sews. So, now, we're going to start with the mystery box. There were only 3 people who entered for that one. We have Guy Sawyer, Nerdbot37, and the Grecian Thunder. So, let's see. Okay, Grecian Thunder, you are the winner of Mystery Box. So, congratulations. Now, moving on to the Batman. We have Von Buurman 9942, Gerbils of Eternia, Steve Vendetta, Raymungus, The Chosen One 12, Zach Cole 9062. So, okay, let's see. And the winner is Zach Cole 9062. So, congratulations. Now, when you watch this, don't forget to reach out to me. My email is in the description on my YouTube channel, so go ahead and email me so I can get your shipping information. Now, let's continue with our show and tell. Okay, now moving on to Walmart. We have Multiverse Hal Jordan armor suit from Superman, The Return of Superman. It's got a super pretty color. I just think the figure is pretty. Of course, 22 points of articulation. You can see the artwork on the back. Now we have Red Label Platinum Spawn, based on the artwork of Rat City. 30th anniversary. So, I mean, a lot of these just look awesome. This is definitely a pretty figure. Now, we have here Goosebumps. These I was super excited about. So, start off with The Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. We have the whole wave here. Now, from Trick or Treat Studios. I mean, I hear some good things, some bad things about them, but I know the articulation's not that great, but the figures look cool. And you'll be able to, display them like a bookshelf. So, we've got Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. We have Night of the Living Dummy. Now, the only thing I will say about this one is I really do wish they had used the original Slappy from the Goosebumps cartoons. Shows. So, this one just looks more cute than scary. But, yeah. That's just what I think. Now we've got The Haunted Mask. That's a pretty cool episode too. So we got the picture back here. We have the Mud Monster, You Can't Scare Me episode or book. And The Scarecrow Walks at Night. I'd say that's probably one of my favorite ones. One of, but yeah. Here's the back. And like I said, they can all be displayed like they would on a bookshelf. So, definitely excited about those figures. So, that's what we got at Walmart. Now, before we continue, I did forget to mention that each figure in this wave comes with a Build-A-Figure piece. It's Build a Bonehead. Collect all the terrifying Goosebumps characters in one wave to assemble our fearsome mascot, Curly. Each figure includes one Build a Bonehead piece. So, There you go. Now, I don't recognize him, but I'm sure some of you do. Now, today, I did mention yesterday was Mike's birthday, so we're going to go ahead and have Mike on as today's special guest. So,
Hello.
hey, babe.
Hey. Hey, everybody out there.
Okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to hand him everything he got for his birthday, and then he'll go over it. So, let's start with...
Todd Mods, Killer Croc. So, obviously, tell DC fans. And these things are really cool looking. A lot of detail for what they are. $14.99, so I already know she went to GameStop. That's about the only place that's really stocking them right now. But Killer Croc's always cool, so he's going to be placed somewhere on the top of that shelf.
And they're all super freaking cute.
King Shark. Now this one I will say is cute. It's got those weird pink shorts, nice boxing gloves. I like the way his belly's sticking out. Kind of looks a little bit like me. You look at it from the side. But yeah, these are just cool. I really like them. I think McFarlane's doing good with these. So. And Superman. So, yes, I'm a huge DC guy, not the biggest Superman fan. That's a totally different topic. But, you know, being DC, you got to have him. Not that I don't like him. He's just probably not my most favorite character. But in this, it's just so dorky looking. The oversized body, small head. Like, again, these I really like. I'm hoping that something... I mean, with the Mattel takeover or whatever, I still think he's going to be doing DC Direct stuff. So hopefully something like this continues. Etrigan. And yeah, new Batman Adventures. I love the animated series, whether it was the first one or when they brought it back. Even though, like, what, shit, 92? I mean, hell, I was already in the Army when this stuff was coming out. But Etrigan's always been a favorite. I love how he talks in rhymes. This one you can tell is a big, chonky kind of figure. I was wanting this one. I'd mentioned it several times. So, you know, if you know JoJo, she loves to hunt, and give her enough time, she'll find it. So. Yeah. And of course, kind of a nod to like the old Kenner style. Kenner used to do all these little beady 4.5-inch figures, and Batman was done in every iteration. Like, you know, I remember seeing like cross pattern on them. But yeah, the silver, I'm sure people remember he came in blue and maroon, and same thing kind of Mattel did when they first picked up the line. But I mean, that's my guy, right? That's the guy. I'm one of those ones. Doesn't really matter how many Batman figures you give me. I'm gonna be happy. So.
Yep.
Now we just need that platinum red suit. Mr. Freeze. Oh, Victor himself. This is one of those ones, he kind of looks more robotic to me, android, but I do like, you know, if you saw the animation or whatever, then it's true to the character. And a lot of these are just re-releases. I wasn't collecting back when it was actually DC Direct that was putting these figures out. So I know a lot of people don't collect these right now because they've already previously purchased them at a different time. For me, I'm just getting them. I love the cross-sell that they give in the back. So that gives me the whole wave there. So that's pretty awesome. Reptile Wars, Turtles of Grayskull. A lot of people were, you know, fans of this. I thought it was a cool mashup. It was one of those ones that never was the biggest Turtle fan, but the concept was cool to me. And that body they've used several times over. And this one was actually, I got this today, and it was because one of our, I guess, subscribers, and he follows the page, Carax Raptor on YouTube, and Brian on Facebook. Found out it was my birthday. He sent a little something to her and told her to make sure I get a figure or whatever. Never saw this ever. And today, walked into Walmart and there was just one at the bottom of the shelf. I didn't even see it. She saw it. So had to pick that one up. And I mean, looking at it, I didn't really get to look at it too much. It was just one of those immediate grabs. But yeah, he looks pretty cool. So I'll be happy to get him open and put on the shelf. This is, I mean, yeah. I saw this yesterday. Was it yesterday or this morning?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday. And so Motu's my thing, right? You know, I grew up with that. That's kind of like the first figures that I got, and really the only thing I got. So it's this image of Skeletor. And if you're not familiar with the image, in the comics, Eternity War, and in that particular scene, Skeletor is actually commander of Hordak's army. And that's what he says is, bring down the walls in Hordak's name and bring Queen Angela to him. And the best part, I mean, right there, where that's one of the reasons JoJo keeps me around, in case some of you are wondering. There is Macho, but sometimes there's Mas Macho. And yeah, I definitely fall under that category right there. So yeah, love that. I'm going to probably put that on definitely tomorrow. So yeah. So that's pretty much what I got for my birthday, and I gotta say, as always, you did great. Happy, so thank you.
So that's it for this week's Show and Tell Sunday. Let me know what you got. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, ring that notification bell, and I will see you all next week. Okay, so no bloopers, sorry guys, but if you'd like to support the channel, there is a link on, well, my YouTube channel for Buy Me a Coffee. I obviously didn't make that up. Someone else did. But like I said, that you want to help. Fuck. Okay. So there wasn't supposed to be any bloopers. But like I was saying, there is a link on my page called Buy Me a Coffee. So if you want to help support the channel, I mean, it'll go towards shipping and giveaways and all that good shit. So, I mean, giveaways, you know, such as these. So, like I said, if you want to help support the channel, link is in the description, and it is called Buy Me a Coffee. So, that's all I have for today. Have a great night, and happy hunting.